It is bright and early at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. I think it's the 2nd of July. We'll go with that. I'm gonna do a full day of eating today. I recently switched from, like I was eating higher macros on upper days, lower macros on leg days and off days. Now I'm just carb cycling. So every day is different and it cycles every 5 days. So it's just kind of strange. I'm still getting used to it. But today is my very low day. So I figured I would go ahead and record my very low day because that'll give you an idea of how to eat on super low cutting macros. Yesterday I actually had a very high day, which was 230 carbs, 30 fat, which was rough, and then 160 protein. So I didn't record that because that doesn't seem like cutting, honestly. But today, since it's very low, I have 100 carbs, 160 protein, 40 fat. So we'll do a full day of eating on those lovely low macros and see what we can come up with to eat. What you doing? What you doing, puppers? Hey, you hungry? You want some food? You want some food? Come on, let's go get some food. Come on, let's go get some food. Despite being on low carbs, I start every single day with waffles. So I'm not about to let low carbs stop me now. We're gonna make some waffles. If you watched any of my other full day of eatings, or the same waffles, I use 30 grams of Krusties. I use 30 grams of PE Science Snickerdoodle, which Snickerdoodle is important because it does have less carbs than the other ones, so that's why I use that one. Although it is delicious, so that's another good reason. I use baking powder just to make it rise, 1 egg, and then almond milk just to texture. And then on top I will put a packet of oatmeal, either cinnamon roll or maple brown sugar, either one, doesn't matter. And then I will have coffee with sugar-free creamer and almond milk. So that's all staying the same. And I'll get started making them. If you haven't seen them before, I will record them, but those are the ingredients, so nothing new.
And the Nikes on my feet keep my cipher complete. And the Nikes on my feet keep my cipher complete. Nikes on my feet keep my cipher complete.
Hey, lace 'em up, lace 'em up, lace 'em up, lace 'em. Blue suede shoes stay crispy like bacon. Nikes on my feet make my cipher complete. I stay shining like the lights on the street in the night. Revis take me shopping when I'm up in New York. Hit the shoe store, go and cop a few more. You at the mall getting dinner at the food court. I'm in LA eating 22 course. Young boss, bitch, paper in my pockets. I got a closet filled with shoe boxes. Mom said my spending habit a little bit obnoxious, but a pilot stay fresh up in his cockpit.
What you doing, baby? He wants so badly to be Diesel's friend, but Diesel just isn't feeling it. So we haven't been doing a good job as a couple of going to church or anything. We both grew up going to church. We both grew up like... No. Excuse me?
So when you have, that's what you get for having a Doberman and a pit bull in the same room.
Yeah, so much viciousness. You're beautiful, Travis. So we decided we're gonna start watching church on TV. We found Radius Church out of California. We keep saying we're gonna go to church, but we never go.
We like sleep.
We like sleep. We don't have like a home church here, so
if you have any recommendations, please let us know.
Yeah, in Indianapolis. But I think the thing is, like, you can't say, okay, well, if I can't go to church, like, that's it. I mean, there's so many options now, and I don't feel like we got anything less out of watching it as opposed to going. Do you? I mean, you don't get to watch the singing, and I didn't get to hear Travis's beautiful voice. But I think that obviously it's better than nothing, and we can sit here and enjoy our coffee and talk about the sermon, and Macro liked it. So anyways, just saying, if you can't go to church, if you can't make it, if
throw
you're
it
not,
on the tube.
Throw it on the tube and check out Radius Church. It's pretty cool. So we just drank our coffee, and what are we doing now? I have cardio.
I want to go get fat-free mozzarella.
So it sounds like I'm gonna go do my cardio because I have one more day of cardio. I'm not actually lifting today, I'm just doing cardio. And then Travis is gonna go find some fat-free mozzarella because he's making pizza tonight. So we will record that as well. Whew, so it is hot. It is 93 today. As you can see, and Travis is gonna kill me, I spilled oatmeal on my chin and burned it. This is only the third time that I've done that. So I just went to the gym just for cardio. I don't normally do that on rest days, but this week, not only did I switch to carb cycling, but I also switched to having 2 HIIT days and 2 list days. And since I was behind on a day, I just went ahead and did my HIIT, and then I did a little bit of abs while Travis ran to the store. So I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna eat some lunch. It's already 2:37. I ate breakfast at like 11 a.m., which is still pretty late for me, which is actually really nice for this really low day because that means technically like I've missed a meal, so I can kind of add a little bit more to my lunch. So in general, I feel like sometimes I have a false representation of what it's like to count macros because normally I'm very consistent. I had planned to eat today pretty much what I ate my last very low day, but since I did wake up late, I have to rearrange a little bit, make some meals a little bit bigger just because I missed a meal. However, that is not how I function throughout the week. Throughout the week, I plan my meals the day before. It's usually whatever the same kind of things I ate on the other days, taking away or adding a few things depending on if my calories are higher or lower, and that's it. I just do that plan. Let me turn this off. I just do that plan, but since it is the weekend, and since I normally film on the weekend, it probably looks like I rearrange a lot and am not very consistent. I am super consistent, like scary to the point where it's like, I probably need some variety. But today is another one of those days where I'm kind of changing meals around. But that's also the joy of macros, is being flexible. So you have to have a balance between being consistent so that you're implementing what you know your body functions best with. It also totally looks like I'm naked right now. I'm not. I'm just rocking the rolls, the sitting down rolls. I'm kind of working on abs. I said working on, not possessing. And So you have to go with what your body works best with and implement that and be consistent with implementing it. Yes, my body does best if I have, Travis. My body does best if I have like 5 to 6 meals a day. However, I ate late, so whatever. We're just gonna be flexible today. I will be filming more so you can see not only today, which is a very low day, but possibly my high day and then my just like low days. So that way you can get an idea of what it's like to carb cycle and how much your macros can vary even when you're on a diet, just from day to day. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat lunch, late lunch, have a Diet Dr. Pepper because Travis is my bae and he's picking me up one. So I feel like I should record this moment in which I am being a good wife. And though I am hungry and only get 100 carbs, look, I'm just withering away. I only get 100 carbs and I haven't eaten since 11 and it's 3:30. And I would really like to eat since I worked out over an hour ago. I'm allowing my husband to eat food.
I haven't eaten today.
Shh. But how many carbs do you get today, Travis?
It's my low carb day. It's rough.
How many carbs, baby?
275.
275 is low?
Yeah, it's a rough day.
What's a high day?
400. I used to be at 500 though, so the struggle's real.
Look at that Canadian bacon method. Also, macro hack. How many macros are in Canadian bacon, Travis?
For like 4 slices. So pretty decent amount. We've got 1.3 carbs, 2 fat, and 15 protein.
So that's really good for meat. And isn't it ham?
It's ham!
So that's pretty good. So he eats like, I don't know, 8 servings a day.
Oh! Yeah, probably.
And then there's macro, eating more peanut butter than any of us could ever hope to have in our macros. But he's a growing boy. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on making my omelet while Travis makes his pizzas, and we'll see how this goes. We're gonna start out with 100 grams of spinach and just microwave it for like 2 minutes to thaw it out, and then mix it with 200 grams of egg whites, 1 egg, and a little bit of almond milk.
A little bit of almond milk.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get a lot.
It's been some time since we last spoke, and this is gonna sound like a bad joke, but mama, I fell in love again. It's safe to say I have a new girlfriend. And I know it sounds so old, but Cupid got me in a chokehold. And I'm afraid I might give in. Towels on the mat, my white flag is waving. I mean, she even cooks me pancakes and Alka-Seltzer when my tummy aches. If that ain't love, then I don't know what love is.
So we're like super high class here. We can't eat on the table because macro will eat our food. We have to eat in our laps. We are so classy. Travis, why can't I have carbs?
This is not low carb.
This is low carb. But actually these pizzas are pretty good. They're like 30 carbs a piece, so not bad.
Hello.
And Diet Dr. Pepper?
So unhealthy.
0. 0 carbs. 0. Macaroni. Macro.
Macronutrient.
Macro. He's hot. So we're about to go to Kroger for the third time in 2 days, which is kind of concerning. I've been really trying to feel more confident in my body, and while losing weight or gaining muscle can really make you feel more confident, the truth is confidence is often something that is intrinsic, meaning you have to be confident to be confident. You have to choose to be confident. You have to choose to accept your body. You have to choose to embrace who you are. And then you project that externally based on your choice. Yes, I do have a band-aid on my chin. But you know what? I'm gonna rock it confidently. And I feel like externally I want myself to be like, I need my tummy to be flat, I need to have abs before I can wear a crop top. But that's having an external locus of control where I decide that something needs to happen externally for me to feel a certain way. The truth is, all you can control is how you feel. And I'm choosing to feel confident. I'm choosing to embrace who I am and accept my body at every stage, bulking, cutting, whatever. Because that's all you can do. And I'm not going to live my life only wearing what I want when I'm cutting. Because the truth is, the majority of the time I'm going to be bulking. And I'm not going to live my life worried about what other people think. Where people are probably only thinking about me like 0.0001% of the time. And I'm using that to decide what to wear, or what to do, or who to be, or how to act. It's not cool. So I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna wear this all black in 85-degree weather, crop top, band-aid chin. I'm gonna go to Target. I wish. See, that's my subconscious desire. We're gonna go to Kroger, get Travis some yogurt. I'm gonna come back, make a protein shake for dinner because it's too hot for food. And yeah, be yourself. Be yourself. So because it is super hot, I'm just gonna make a protein shake for dinner. We're gonna use Ghost peanut butter cereal milk protein. This is amazing. The cereal milk is good. It's kind of mild, so it's good if you have other things in it with a lot of flavor. But I would say this one is better when you can't put much in your shake and you really need the protein flavor to take over. This is where it's at. So all I'm gonna put in it is 20 grams of this, which is about 2/3 of a scoop. And then I'm going to put a Carb Master yogurt because that's all I got. And then just some almond milk. Just a little bit of almond milk.
What?
Earlier you teased me when I said that.
What?
And then, yeah, and some ice, and that's gonna be it. And then Travis is gonna be much more interesting. Okay, show you when it's done. Final product. Nothing special, but it's delicious. Travis's, on the other hand, looks much better already. He's got several yogurts. Looks like oatmeal, banana. What else?
Too much banana.
Too much banana.
What do I do with this?
Put it back in the freezer.
Just like this?
No, put it in a baggie.
Can you give me a baggie?
You're a doofus. There's so much going on. I love the way he does that. Swallow. Swallow. My goofy chin dressing. So the day would not be complete if it didn't come full circles. Wait, full circle.
Waffles!
Waffles! Waffles! But it is low carb day, so I'm having more protein to Krusty's ratio.
The pan.
I'll clean the pan.
The pan has water in it!
Hey, I vacuumed the floor, you didn't. Also, I can't have oatmeal on top of it tonight. So, peanut butter it is. And I'm just gonna use the Honeyville powdered peanut butter. Travis, what are you gonna eat?
2 sandwiches.
2 sandwiches.
2 sandwiches.
This poor low carb day is so difficult. Okay, time to make some waffles. These are my night waffles. We're gonna watch a movie. Not hate Macro, even though he poops all over the freaking floor. Macro. Jerk. Travis is finding his zen. So Macro's favorite toy is this Wookiee, which is obviously super destroyed. Well, it like stopped squeaking a little bit ago, and a piece just fell out, and we were thinking it's part of the squeaker, but I'm not really convinced. So basically, Travis now commands control of everything Macro does. Maybe Macro will finally love Travis now. Macro's just more confused than anything.
I am your lord. I command you.